Hey guys, so everyone's been talking about, the Vader versus Obi-Wan fight that's going to be going on in the Kenobi series. And people are saying that it's going to retcon A New Hope because of the line that Vader said about how he hasn't felt his presence since ... He wanders off. He never says where, but people would have figured that meant since Mustafar, since, the big fight. I'm starting to think he wasn't even talking about that to begin with. Which, I mean, clearly I'm pretty sure the point was to, before Kenobi was a thing, that originally that was supposed to be for Mustafar. But I think there's ways to go around it with it working. I feel like it does work because of the line that Vader said again to Obi-Wan, which I'll play right now.
I've been waiting for you, Obi-Wan. We meet again at last. The circle is now complete. When I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master.
He says we meet again at last. We meet again. And by the way, let me go back to the I haven't felt this presence since ... Did he really feel this presence during Mustafar? Like when they fought, he never really felt the presence. He saw Obi-Wan at the top of the ship coming down. He never felt the presence. There was no presence going on. They just fought. He was talking to Padme, and then Obi-Wan just came down the ship. He never felt the presence. He just saw him. There was no presence being felt. Unless you mean he has to felt his presence since the Clone Wars, where they were friends. He always had this presence of Obi-Wan, but I don't think that's what he was talking about. I think he actually met or fought Obi-Wan before A New Hope. I could be wrong. Maybe it's just a dream sequence in Kenobi. I could be wrong. But if they really wanted to, they could make it work. I have a theory that Vader actually lost the fight in Kenobi, which is why in A New Hope he's not aggressive at all, really, because I'm assuming that in Kenobi he's going to be extremely aggressive but loses because Kenobi knows that when you're aggressive in battle, you're kind of blind spotted by very certain attacks, such as, how Kenobi defeated Maul and how he defeated Anakin in on Mustafar. Obi-Wan knows Anakin. I know he's now Vader, but there's still that rage that was on Mustafar, and it's also gonna be in the Kenobi series. We're gonna see Vader being extremely angry and raged out. He's gonna be he's gonna be probably throwing objects at him. It's gonna be really cool. But I feel like this actually makes A New Hope make more sense as to why Vader wasn't as, aggressive in the fight. He was very calm, collective, almost like a Jedi. The reason why I think that he was so calm, aside from, limitations, I think they're gonna rewrite that into canon as to why he was so calm. Vader was extremely angry on Mustafar. When he wanted to fight Obi-Wan again, he was looking for him for years, probably, up until A New Hope, he was still looking for him. He never found him until Kenobi series, and then somehow he escapes. Because, okay, there's no way that Vader defeats Obi-Wan and Obi-Wan escapes. I feel like Obi-Wan's gonna defeat Vader, not kill him. Obi-Wan does a crazy force push or something, and Vader gets pushed away, and then Obi-Wan escapes, and Vader's kind of knocked out for a little bit, and then when he wakes up, Obi-Wan's gone. The duel could be it could either Obi-Wan wins or there's no winner at all. Because it can't be Vader wins, because if Vader wins, Obi-Wan dies, and that's not what happens. This isn't like a freaking General Grievous and Anakin situation where they already said that's the first time I met. They were never that blunt, saying they never met. We meet again. We meet again. He literally says we meet again. I don't think he was talking about Mustafar when he said that. We meet again. I mean, yeah, I guess, but it makes more sense for them to have met one more before as Vader, because really in Mustafar, he was kind of he wasn't really Vader yet. He was still kind of Anakin Skywalker. There was still Anakin in him because Padme was still alive. Once Padme died, he became Vader, pretty much. That was the birth of Vader. They're probably not gonna fight in Tatooine. They're probably gonna fight on a different planet. But it could be Mustafar too. What if it's on Mustafar? Because the concept art showed Vader looking at someone on the hologram, and people think it's Obi-Wan because it was a cloaked figure. So it could be Obi-Wan. I hope this kind of clarified a few things that would explain why Vader and Obi-Wan fighting does make sense. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone.